Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of this Iceberg. We're just gonna get into this. Let's go. Batman and Harley Quinn and Batman vs. Two-Face. These are just animated movies from the Batman series. I'm actually not a huge fan of Batman. So yeah, they're here because, people love Batman. So yeah. Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Or the Bold and the Brave. You know what? Screw it. Oh my gosh. Why so much Batman here already? Alright, this is literally the same thing like I talked about, except this is a TV show. Okay, I'm done. Bye. Battle for Dream Island. Alright, this is actually an object show, as they call it, a subgenre of web series with these objects. And the point of it is literally to battle of Dream Islands. It's really not that hard to, understand it. It's probably one of the most well-known and most popular web shows. So that's pretty much why it's on here. I haven't watched it before, but I do know it exists. Be Cool Scooby-Doo. Alright, this is actually a TV show from, the series Scooby-Doo. Before it was bad, but this is, it's fine. It's just, it looks very, very, too modern, if you get what I mean. Usually I would say it's about a group of teenagers that hunt for monsters, and usually it's just a person in a very convincing costume in the end. That's very, it's literally just someone that they met. But this, I don't like it. Let's move on. Bee and Puppy Cat. Alright, this is about a show about unemployed girl that finds her companion named Puppy Cat. And basically they just go through the world together, and it looks pretty cool. The art style kind of reminds me of Steven Universe in a way. I wouldn't be surprised if this was made by Rebecca. Probably, I'm not sure. Ben 10 Omniverse and Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. These are shows from the Ben 10 series. If you're a 2010 kid like me, you would probably know them. Though usually when I watch Ben 10, even with the older shows, I just clicked off because I'm not really a huge Ben 10 fan. But I did watch them a few times, and yeah, they deserve to be on this list for sure. They're really good classics. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Alright, so this is an indie game about this ink demon here. And basically, you just go through 5 chapters and you just solve quests, complete puzzles, and just do all you can to survive this very hellish workshop. I played it before on mobile, and yeah, it was pretty fun. And hopefully the Dark Revival will come out before I turn 80, because it's taking a long time right now. Beyond Wynath. Alright, this is supposed to be a puzzle-looking game where you play as a bug and you solve puzzles, I think. Typical mobile game stuff. Big Nate. This is literally a novel similar to Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I will add. And if I had to choose between them, I would choose Big Nate, because the novel is literally just Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I used to read this book all the way in middle school, and yes, it made me laugh. It was a pretty funny book back in the day, and I'm glad that it exists because oh my gosh. I don't own any. Most of my Big Nate material that I usually read is from the Grand Rapids Library back then. Actually, not the Grand Rapids Library, but the Wyoming Library, and yeah, they're big page turners. And now they're getting its own show on Paramount Plus, which I think people hate for some reason. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I don't have Paramount Plus. Big Time Rush. This is a show on Nickelodeon, I think, about this boy band, and it's literally similar to iCarly, Victorious, Henry Danger, Game Shakers, Sam and Cat, and all the other sitcoms probably gonna appear in this Iceberg. Though I really like it for one main reason. The theme song, I can't even say it right. The theme song is so good! I really love the theme song so much. My gosh, I could listen to it for hours. Man, every time I listen to this, oh man, a party just explodes in my head. I think this turned into a real band after the show, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, good on them. Good on them. Baidu Mike. He is a gaming YouTuber who plays video games. I think he was in Gacha Life too, which is kind of scary if you think about it. The Binding of Isaac. What? The Binding of Isaac. This is literally a game where your mother literally shoves you in your basement and you cry so much that literally tears become your weapon against the monsters in the basement. There's like a giant lore about it and it's really sad and depressing. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave here. That's sad. That's creepy. Bino and Fino. Dang, I never heard of this before. This is a show about these kids from Nigeria, and they teach you about African culture, which is actually pretty cool, especially since Americans probably don't know much about Africa. And, this would be a good show. I wish they had this show, but yeah. For some reason, I haven't watched it before. Maybe because I grew up on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I don't know if it was in Disney Channel or Sprout or really anything, but I'm really glad that there's a show that teaches us, African culture. So yeah. And no, Africa is not a giant country. It's a continent, because we have countries on there like Egypt, Madagascar, Nigeria, Argentina, I think, South Africa for some reason why it's called that, Sudan, South Sudan, the Democratic Congo. See, I don't even know my Africa. I need to go watch that show. BioShock Infinite. This is a video game where you literally have electric powers and you fight whoever this thing is. I never played the game and I don't know the lore, but this game exists and I should probably start playing it sometime. Bit Trip. Bit Trip is a game where you just run. That's literally it. It's also a collection of games where you just run. Huh. Bitch Lasagna. This is a song made by PewDiePie when this whole war of PewDiePie versus T-Series thing went on. And I think it's supposed to be some sort of diss track against T-Series. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Bit Life. Oh no. This is supposed to be like a fast life simulation game to tell you how good you are at life, and if I ever play it, I will probably die when I'm 5 years old, to be completely honest. I don't know how to live life. But still fun to see what you got, like, if you're gonna die single, if you're gonna die with 5 kids, are you gonna become, well, a special dancer for money? It's, it's really a fun game as it seems. Maybe I should play it. Black Dynamite. This is a movie about how this guy literally just intoxicated a neighborhood, and this guy sets out to try and kill him. Revenge story. Seems kind of cool. Never watched the movie, but I think it would be a good movie, to be honest. Also guys, quick side note. For these Iceberg videos, instead of just going for the normal 10 minutes, I'm just gonna finish tier after tier after tier, if that's fine. Anyway, speaking of tiers, Blade. Blade is a movie made from Marvel. Surprised this isn't on Disney Plus, unless it is. It's supposed to be a film series about this guy wielding a blade, because it's called Blade. It's funny, alright? Balloons Tower Defense. Balloons Tower Defense is you play as, well, you don't really play as the monkeys, but you're supposed to strategize while falling balloons, and you have to place monkeys each row, and, well, they're supposed to pop the balloons. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Especially since how hard and complicated things get, and, oh my gosh. Have you seen the gameplay? It's ridiculous. Bloxars. Bloxars is a puzzle game where you play as a little block, and you try to fit yourself in the hole on the other side. What's wrong with me? So basically, you just gotta tilt yourself forward, backward, left, right, and stuff. Try not to fall off and get to the hole, and you did it. Good job for you.